Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Well, Nigerians have been waiting earnestly to hear the final results in United States, the election, the presidential election. Don't forget that whatever happens to United States directly and indirectly affects not just Nigeria but the whole world, because that's a power country. Well, as we speak, it looks as if Biden is the one we are looking at that's going to be sitting in the White House, and Nigeria is already warming up to do the needful as quite a number of dons, professors, both Nigeria and non-Nigeria, have started writing to him already. And in fact, you'll be surprised what they're writing to him for. Nigerians and the Africans in general, they're not joking, they're not smiling at all. This country must move forward. Africa must move forward one way or the other. But I like that spirit anyway. But before we go into the news proper, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, 81 professors of African studies, both Nigerians and non-Nigerians, have written a letter to the United States President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, seeking sanctions, including travel ban for those responsible for the shooting of unarmed protesters at the Lekki tollgate area of Lagos State on October 20th. In their letter dated November 13, 2020, the Dons urged specific policy actions in response to the #Endsars movement in Nigeria from the incoming Biden-Harris administration. The Dons specifically wrote to Biden-Harrison transition team, chaired by Kaufman and co-chaired by Anita Dawn, Cedric Richmond, Mitchell Lujan, and Jeffrey. The professors who signed the letter include Carl Levan, American University, Chiedu Nwankwo, John Hopkins, Patrick, that's SAIS, Patrick Ukata, then Husky Group, Rita Kike Edozie, University of Boston, okay, and Olufemi Vangan, okay. Others are John Campbell, Council on Foreign Relations, Steve, Endowment for International Peace, Moju Baolu Olufunke Okome, Brooklyn College, Onwubiko Oguzino, Virginia Tech, Matthias Chika Modi, John Hopkins, Braden, Ohio University, Omolade Adumbi, University of Michigan, and the rest. Okay, the letter read in part: we therefore urge the United States to use the authority granted under the Global Magnitsky Act to place targeted sanctions, including asset freezing and travel bans on politicians, officials, and other Nigerians implicated in recent human rights abuses. These incidents should include, but not be limited to, just the Lekki tollgate massacre, various attacks on protesters since October 8, and other abuses of Nigerians engaged in peaceful free speech activities. The scholars also sought the suspension of security assistance and military sales to the Nigerian police force and security forces implicated in or broadly culpable for violence utilized against #Endsars protesters until the Buhari administration fully complies with relevant laws and police policies to ensure accountability for human rights violations. It don't happen. You have seen it though. It's not just Nigerians here, both Nigerians, non-Nigerians, and even Nigerians in diaspora. You see, I fear that this whole thing that I just pray in my heart that the judicial panel set up in Lagos, the youth representative, will really take it very serious, because the truth is a lot depends on their judgment. The whole world is watching. They may think it's just a Lagos thing, it's a Nigerian thing. No, it goes beyond that. The world is watching the panel. You may not know how far. You can imagine what happened in Lekki tollgate. It happened, usual Nigerian thing. But it trended on social media. Now the whole world has heard. Just fairly recently, the UK Parliament, commented on that issue. Okay, but they said they're actually watching on the judicial panel to see how it plays out. So I hope that the youth representative know the big task that, the next generation, even justice depends on their judgment. I just hope that they will dispense it without fear or favor. Well, let's see how it plays out. But right now, as we speak, this Lekki shooting, tollgate, Endsars protest, it may not end this year. The repercussions may even trickle down even to 2023. All right. So I feel that whoever and those who are involved in this whole thing, they should trend, with caution, because the whole world is watching. When you think that your immunity, being in government house or being in position of power or position of authority, when that immunity is gone, that's when you begin to see that international law on issues like this matter. You can imagine that Nigerians are writing here and there, and non-Nigerians are writing here and there over that same issue. That which means at some point, even if the international body wanted to, ignore the call, they've been petitions. In fact, Nigeria wrote over 279 or 297 thereabout thousand petitions to United Kingdom Parliament so that they should look into the hashtag Endsars matter, and it got their attention because they said usually they would look at any petition that is above 100, that is 100,000 and above. Nigeria almost 290 something thousand. That's to tell you the Nigerians who were not joking. So why it could be business as usual, I tell you, the Lekki shooting and the hashtag Endsars, Nigerians' voice were really heard. Even if the government of the day are trying to meet the issues at hand, even if they play audio or lip service to it, the world is listening. The beauty of the internet is the fact that it makes the world a global village. While you may not like the protest on the street, but the protest on the social media, the whole world gets to see it. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this, because honestly, Nigerians have started talking. When Nigerians are beginning to see some sort of justice somewhere, it brings hope to the youths and the poor masses out there, to Nigerians as a whole, who feel that police brutality needs to be curbed. Now, this one here is saying this is better. Another person here is saying, always looking up to their almighty United States to come to their rescue. What? The United States is a powerhouse, forgetting that the United States also has its own internal problems to deal with. If not that this so-called Nwako professor is so, what does the United States stand to gain by intervening in Endsars protest? Continue. This one here is saying, most of our stolen wealth were being invested in the United States, which is making the economy grow. I wonder how they will ban Tr0uble or Oshiomhole and so on. All Abacha comes to mind. This one here is saying, am I the only one who gets infuriated with this travel ban of a thing? Like, shouldn't there be another punishment aside this travel ban? America is not heaven. It's time we liberate ourselves from this inferiority complex. My brother, don't say that. America, a lot of things are working that is not working in Nigeria. Should I mention? Should we start talking? When last did we? Even till tomorrow, we still hear kids shout, "Up NEPA!" There's some places even in Ghana, we don't get to hear what is up NEPA, because electricity in Nigeria is rare, it's gold, it's a special commodity. It's in Nigeria that, bureaucracy, bribe here and there is a norm. It's no more. It's if you don't want to give, no problem, your things will remain where it is. You have to water hand. It's in Nigeria here that the roads are bad. Our roads, majority of our federal roads are bad. Even the street roads, sometimes they will tell you from here to here they use how many billion to do it. At the end of the day, by the time rain will start falling, the whole place becomes deplorable. It's still the same Nigeria that is security, banditry. Don't you hear it? How can you compare a place that is functional to a place that is not functional? Let's call it spades. When rain falls, that you see some of the poles, electricity poles start falling. Before you know it, you will not see electricity for 1 week. And you say that America is not heaven. My brother, if you go there, you won't come back. Say the truth. Call a spade a spade. It's not the inferiority mentality, anything. Our government needs to up their game when it comes to basic infrastructure. There's hunger in the land. There's no job in Nigeria, Bobo. Call a spade a spade. Graduates come out from school. Chunks of graduates come out every day in school, but there are no jobs to even water this. Okay, you say, okay, let them look for handwork to do. Where is the money? Where is the money? When you see a country that is working, see if you see you oh, guy, leave that thing. Don't make me provoke, please. What do you mean? The country is functional. Nigeria needs to basic amenities are still not. You call it basic. There's a reason why it's called basic as a startup. We don't even have it. It's not even common. And you're telling me America is not heaven. I'm not saying America is heaven, but it's at least it's functional. It's very functional. You drive unnecessarily. You see the cops call you down for your overspeeding. You see CCTV cameras everywhere. Do you even have CCTV camera in your house? How much more in the street? On the street. So let's call it spade a spade. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section. Let's interact. What's your take?